Heute gibt es einen Single Malt Whisky aus Deutschland. Today we have a German whiskey in the house. I was initially drawn to this bottle because I saw Eifel and I was like, Eifel Whiskey, is it French? But it's missing an F, so it's not Tour Eiffel, like the beautiful Eiffel Tower. It is, in fact, a lovely pastoral German countryside on the bottle. I was super curious. I do love finding interesting world whiskeys in the clearance section. They had several varieties. I tried to find the rye. They were, in fact, sold out of it. So there's this just empty hole that is now in my soul and on the shelf for the German rye, for the Eifel rye. Eifel whiskey. Anyway, I did pick up their peated rye, so stay tuned for that. I did crack into it a little bit. What's really funny, I meant to buy the rye, forgot that I didn't actually get the rye, and so as I was having my first sips, I was like, gosh, this is a really weird rye. Yeah, this would be a really weird rye, but it's a great single malt. I know nothing about German whiskey. I've never had any before today. I was super curious to try it, and now we get to have some together. I will note that this is 46% alcohol, and it is a 700 milliliter bottle, which is not uncommon for European varieties. On the nose, it's very sweet, a lot of caramel, cherry, the grain, the oakiness. It just smells very classic, very comforting. So on the front of the palate, you really get some heat. It's not like a rye heat, which is why I was like, wow, what an odd rye. But there's definitely that like almost rye sort of spice, which I do tend to look for it. I'm a little biased. I do enjoy that. And then it just levels off nicely into some sweetness, so it helps balance that all out. It's like almost maraschino cherry. My first initial thought was this is a bit of a cherry bomb in a really good way, but it's also like a slice of orange with a little maraschino cherry in the center of it, with a little bit of like vanilla wafer. I will say it's not overly complicated. It's not trying to be too much. It's just nice, a lovely little dessert whiskey. This feels very almost like wet, light, refreshing. I think this would be a delightful summer whiskey, so I think I will hold on to it for the summer season. Are there any other German whiskeys I should give a try? Oh, and as a bonus for anyone who's still here, this is really good for a bubbly back. Oh my God, having like some of the single malt and then a sip of the Prosecco. Oh my God, they are really good together. It brings out a lot of the more citrusy, fresh qualities of the Prosecco. It really helps bring out some more earthiness and just a little more complexity out of the single malt. They pair perfectly. What a light, fresh little combination for a summer day.